started running like almost a year ago. It's just like nice to get outside and like experience nature in a whole different way. It's just like an opportunity to think about things you don't get to think about all the time and clear your mind and get over all the things that you have in life and just think about having fun.
I started coaching cross country because it's what I love to do as a hobby. And it's a chance for kids to get out, get fresh air, be active, laugh with each other. And you know, they can either take it really seriously or just to be out there for fun, but in the end it's a win-win.
I love the competition mostly.
A lot of students in this area have gotten scholarships for running. And he said it to me in the car the other day. He said, when I go to running school, he's never talked about going to college. So I hope that it is something that he wants to keep going with.
I'm not really thinking about that right now. I'm still thinking about high school.
I've been a part of this organization for the better part of 25 years in some form. I was member 25 of the Boys and Girls Club. Back then, I gained a safe spot downtown that I could use as kind of a home base away from home, as they say, that third place kind of ideal.
Wait, no.
My favorite thing to do might be art. It's just nice to be able to get creative.
At school, we can't play pool, can't play video games, and we can't play ping pong.
I think it's just fun here after school.
Well, it's because it's all smashed up, dude. Also probably doesn't help that your guy's driving this thing at like 200 miles an hour with a tuxedo on. Being in that like third spot role here at the club, it encourages kids to kind of interact with people they might not otherwise be able to. Here they have a chance to meet kids of different ages, different grades, different schools, different locations. And the social aspect of those things, especially after the COVID lockdown where nobody saw anybody for a year and a half at least, it's a huge bonus.
I sort of joined the Boys and Girls Club around halfway through my junior year of high school here, and I've been going consistently ever since then, and I kept going even after I graduated as a volunteer, as I am now.
You are standing in the entrance to these catacombs. It's just, 10 feet high, large stone doors around this entire complex, but it's very dark.
I personally did not enjoy school, and given that we are an after-school program, and by definition we are all teachers here, we are also by extension a sort of school. But I try to do my best here to make it not feel like a school while still being able to teach learnable things. One of the better hands-on learning experiences I provide to the kids is if they have a piece of technology that is broken in any way and they want me to look at it, I say, yes, if you do it, I will show you how to do it. So you can see it instead of just being told it. Works a lot better for a lot of people, including myself. I like to do this because it brings me joy, but also if we can kind of give kids a chance to grow in their own ways and become successful.
The need for mentorship is kind of directly related to bringing more people into the trades and having them able to see themselves in this work and having a figure that they can identify with that's doing that work. We've got this labor shortage, we've got this workforce development issue. The only way to actually fix that is to identify with these young folks and to actually say, hey, we're all confused, we're trying to figure this out. I found this thing that gives me great pride and great sort of empowerment. I think that I could help you figure that out too. Back in July, Resource was conducting a Construction 101 class and teaching all of the skill sets around carpentry. And a part of that course is to do a 1 week sort of trial run with a company in the building trades and just to get some experience out there. And the instructor for that class came up to us and said, "Hey, I've got this young man, Alex, he's a standout in the class." And I said, "Well, I think we could probably keep Alex here for a week and see how that goes." And I think that was 3.5 months ago.
Today I've been working on organizing some of our old wood. It's 100-year-old wood, so it's relatively stable, which can be good for a lot of things. I'm mostly here as an apprentice, but it's been a huge opportunity, and Elliot's been really good at having me learn some of the more advanced stuff. At the end of high school, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I ended up going into college for ecology. Never ended up going into that field. It's taken me a bit longer to kind of find my way.
It's really difficult to come into a construction company and say, "Hey, I want to be a carpenter, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Please teach me." So it's just a really special opportunity to be able to, help to identify folks like that might not be able to be in the building trades otherwise.
We're at Oxbow High School. We're playing a little casual round of disc golf with the Disc Golf Club. We have kind of a lot of new interest in disc golf in Vermont, so we're trying to capitalize on that and have some good afternoons throwing in the wind. Great. Ooh, that wind. So guys, when you putt in the wind, this is like the hardest part, especially if you don't put a lot of spin or velocity on your putt, because the wind is going to blow it all over the place, right? So when you putt in the wind, you want to give it a little more spin than usual, so it kind of cuts through. And see, even then I still missed it, but. Woo! Nice shot, brother. This is the game that's like the most uplifting game because nobody's being mean. Everybody's like, "Oh, great shot, great throw." And even when people are competing against each other, it's that feeling of camaraderie that everybody has. And it's interesting because in disc golf, the one thing you'd say is, "Oh, he niced me," right? So you'll have a great shot and everybody will say, "Nice shot," and then it'll hit a tree every time. And so it's even a thing. The way that you're mean in disc golf is by telling somebody they had a nice shot. So it tells you a lot about the game and why I think it's so good for kids and good for me, honestly.
Any teacher that we can get who's willing to connect with a kid, that's a huge part of what we try to do. But it's not generally systematized. It's not as systematized as the math curriculum. It's not as systematized as the science, English, social studies. We're not tested on that. And it's probably the most important thing we do, and it's left to chance. Fortunately, most people get into education because that's what they want to do. But again, it goes unrecognized at the teacher level. It goes untracked in terms of, are we doing this well or not? Any system that depends on heroics, which is most of our teachers are that. They think about their job on the drive. They invest so much energy in the students. And we've got a system that depends on heroes to meet its most basic functions. And that's busted. It's just busted.
All right, this one's in the trees, guys. This one's gonna be a different vibe. We'll be protected from the wind a little bit. You're not gonna sprain anything.
Wow.
Oh, you can do it. It's like this almost mandatory teamwork that you have to do. Because when I throw my disc into the woods, they're gonna help me look for it. So it doesn't take so long. You don't have to spend all your day getting ticks in the woods. And so you're like, "Yeah, it was a great throw. I don't have to go help you find it now. This is great." And so it's actually really genuine. You want people to succeed because it's less for you to have to worry about. And so it's kind of the perfect way to teach adolescents how to be patient. I'm not gonna say it teaches kindness, but you gotta be patient at least. And then realize that maybe if I help them look, it'll be over with faster, so I can actually help solve this problem. Even though I didn't create this problem, I'm gonna go help solve it, and that's gonna get us to the destination faster. And I think that's just something that, as a whole, we gotta do better as people. Like, yeah, I didn't create this problem, but I can help solve it, and then we can move on to something that's better, something that's more fun.